This question has to deal with matrices, and those can look a little bit intimidating, but they're just a way to organize and arrange numbers, and actually the operations we're asked to use on matrices for the ACT are pretty straightforward. So let's take a look at the question. It says the 2 by 2 matrices A, right here, and B are related to matrix C by the equation C equals 3A minus 2B. What is matrix C? Okay, so if we read this, this would say 3 times A minus 2 times B. The way that you multiply a value, often called a scalar, by a matrix is you just need to multiply that value by every entry or every term in the matrix. So if this is matrix A, then 3 times A would just be multiplying all of these values by 3 and keeping them in the same position. So 3 times the negative 4 would get us negative 12. 3 times 5 would get us 15. 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 1 is 3. So that's 3 times A. Let's do similar with B, but it says 2 times B. So let me write 2B over here. So that would just equal doing the same thing, multiplying 2 by each of these values. So 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, and 2 times 1 is 2. All right, so now we have 3A and 2B, and we're asked to subtract those. So let's go ahead and show that. So right here, let's rewrite it, negative 12, 6, 15, and 3. That's 3A. Subtract 2B, which is the 6, negative 4, 10, and 2. All right, when adding and subtracting matrices, you just add or subtract, in this case we're subtracting, corresponding elements or corresponding entries, or just numbers that are in the same position. So this negative 12 is in the top row, so row 1, column 1. We're going to combine that with the one that's in the same position, which is that 6. So row 1, column 1. So all we're doing there is negative 12 minus 6 equals negative 18. And that goes in that same row 1, column 1 position. Okay, this 15 is going to combine with that 10 because they're in the same position. 15 minus 10 gives us 5. 6 minus negative 4, it's like we're distributing a negative 1 to that negative 4. So minus the negative 4 makes that 6 plus 4, which is 10. And then 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so we just multiplied each of the matrices by what we were told to, and then once we had those, we subtracted the 2 of them by subtracting corresponding elements. And if we do so, we get the matrix negative 18, 10, 5, and 1, and that is found in answer F. So we can confidently answer F for this question.